What it do? They say happy Friday. So we got a game tonight. Let's see. Get this together. Let me see. Alright. See what we're gonna do with the weekly strategy, like the pass. Hold on, let me see. Medium joint. We don't run the ball this game. Don't run the ball. I ain't even gonna do my. Let's go for the Russian TDs. Why not? Yeah, we ain't even gonna go for it. Upgrade some of these players. Let's see. Speed 82. Possession, catch and traffic, short route. Grabbing some. Stopper so they can get that boost. Tyree, speed, pass coverage. Why do they have him? He's an end. Not even a linebacker, dog. Alright. Got him. Definitely gonna stay at power. It's the players, man. Keep him at playmaker. Gotta get his speed up. Nick Dawson. I've been using him as my nickel back. Yeah, that's my nickel back. Gotta get this going. Alright. Let's see if he on. See if I don't remember AFC West. Yeah, he don't lie. Stab points. Should I use stab points this week? I don't even think I really need to use any. I can, but just trying to kind of hoard them real quick. beef up the defense. So last year, or last season, I mean, I struggled at quarterback because I benched Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo has no arm. Of course, we have Brian Hoyer. He was like third. So we ran with Aiden O'Connell. I threw hella picks. Couldn't get his throwing motion right. But now we got Bo Nix. I like the way he throwing. Offensive line is decent, solid. They all in the greens, but you know they ain't no. I mean, of course we got Colin Miller. He been with the team for about 5-6 years. Yo, what's up, Josh, man? Appreciate you checking me out. Waiting for Buddy to hop online. Of course, the defense I added Maurice Hurts. Who else I added? These two linebackers, Louvu and Hudson. Got Jones in there, but I more so got him in there like to beef up the line, like in when we stacked the box. Jacorian, still young, but he got some speed. I got Nate at the slot because he's not really that fast. Got these young bucks out there. They pretty solid. Trayvon been doing me justice though. He been holding it down though. I can't even front. Like last season, you look at last season, he had 7 interceptions. I think he had some TDs. He had 1. Yeah, so he been balling. Last year, the guy that I had was Marcus Peters. For him to be 82 overall, 88 speed, he was holding it down. Max, I need him to get some more sacks this season. I don't think did he lead sacks last season? How many sacks he had last? He had 13. Solid. Need him to have a productive year for sure. Damn, he been in the league that long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, this is his 5th year. That's crazy. See, I put Aiden as my number 2, so I'm still building him up to see who I like. But Bo Nix, that first game, he was looking sweet. If you want to check out my first game, I got it on my channel, so he was doing pretty good. I'm trying to see if Buddy gonna hop on. Try to DM him. See if he get it. Yeah, so what's good with you, Josh? Everything been straight? I don't know if he's still in here or not, but just drop it in the chat if you is. Diablo was pretty solid too last season. I mean, I could have swore he had more interceptions. Oh, he had 3. I'm looking at the wrong year. Sacks. 1.5 sacks. I need to blitz him more. I don't blitz my linebackers like that for real. I need to start gambling a little bit more this year. Buddy don't hop on. I might just stream some MK or something, man. Like, but I have a feeling if I hop on there, he gonna be telling me he ready. That MK1 it's enjoyable to play. but it sucks when it comes to the matter of what's the word I'm looking for? Like as far as like grind, like the grind for like skins and stuff like that is horrible. Like I've been playing with Kung Lao primarily in ranked, and I have yet to max him out. I've been running with him for the past couple of weeks now. Granted, I don't play every single day, but it takes way too long, like to even get that off, man. Like, hey, I appreciate that, man. Like, I need to start doing it more. I need to start being more serious about it. Yeah, like I appreciate that, man. Just a lot. I ain't even gonna front. A lot of times I get home, I don't even feel like turning on the game. Yeah, and I play just a little bit of everything too. But that MK1, I'm enjoying it. It's like I said, it's just kind of bland right now. It's kind of bare bones. Personally, that's how I feel. Like all I get on there is just play rank. They don't even have like a fighter like a fighter hub to where you could just like join like off like not unranked matches. Like it's kind of bare bones compared to what MK11 was. It kind of feels like, as far as content wise, the game was rushed. You know, yeah. Every game these days gonna have no microtransactions, bro. Like it's that's gaming now. Like it, I refuse to be a part of that, bro. Like buying the game is just enough for me. Like with 2K, Madden, I used to do all that. I don't even do it anymore, bro. Like Madden, I used to do the mud. Probably about 2 or 3 years. Stopped doing that. 2K, I was doing 2K real heavy before VCs really became a thing. I mean, it was always there, but it wasn't. It's not as prominent as it is now. Like it's like you have to have VCs. You have to pay. It's like that pay to win. Like I refuse. Like that's why I just go in straight raw and just play rank, head to head, whatever. Let's see if he say. See if he ready. All right, we about to get this going. Let's see what we doing on here today. Yeah, man. When we had a game, like a game, we bought a game that it'll last for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy, like how all these annual like games coming out, like they even making more money, monetizing even crazier. Like these multi-billionaires and shit just making more money, dog. It's crazy. I always go with the alternate unis. We had to move the Raiders to Houston. Fire McDaniels. Nah, man. Still just sending this out to a couple people so they could check it out. Oh, Dave, look at this. Let me send it to Dave. Where Dave at? Dave, hop in here and see what's good. I ain't hollered at Harry in a while. I wonder how you doing. Buddy said he was ready. Let's get it on. Ain't taking a minute to hop on. Ah, man. Spider-Man dope, though. Definitely gonna be playing that all weekend. What's up, bro? Hey, you see what team I got? So you gotta represent, man. That Oilers logo.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the LA Chargers and the Houston Oilers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Gotta get that.
Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Oh, good defense.
And that is incomplete.
Not a great start, dropping his first
I'm right here.
Let's face it, it won't be his last
You can see me, I'm right here.
To make up for that one throughout this game.
The 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott.
Got me a new microphone too, see?
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
What the hell is
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
About to run with Zamir today. Josh already like a 99, so I got to beef up my backup running back.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. White, he'll try the left side.
Get outside.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards
I'm going to show y'all what this young quarterback can do real quick.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's Josh.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
Damn. Oh, my trip.
That was loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston.
About to be a long one.
Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That bad. No disrespect to that, man.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, they about to give
now
him
a
that.
crease here as he's past the 30.
Oh,
up
my
to
God,
midfield.
they gave him that.
Look at him go inside the 30.
Like, what?
He will take
bro.
this all the way. Touchdown, Chargers.
What the
Well, go ahead and
mad
strap
for?
in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
That is some Finney
No
Town
problem
cover,
there
ain't
on
it?
the extra point. And
That
we are
definitely
tied
is
at
Finney
7.
Town cover. I probably should turn into the Finney Town.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
I wish they had the old ones, but
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They go right back to White here on first down.
get out of
They'll
here.
get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 41 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So you look at this situation and the relocation, it's worked other places. You've got the 2 teams in L.A. Until recently, we had 2 out of the Bay Area. Of course, the 2 New York teams. Now 2 teams calling Houston home. And we know that they do things big here in Texas. And if these fans here are any indication, this city is ready to support a second team. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
But they're scoring running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you got to have more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
There you go.
Touchdown! Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They let him run another one back.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
He wasn't going to score this game without that TD, bro. Like, he was not about to score. That was a fluke. Gave it to him. They had to make it respectable.
The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that. This time they together a nice drive. They helped themselves out.
Donald Parham, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
We
Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern, because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter play. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on third down.
That's
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They snap it to Herbert.
good defense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And as a result, possession switches hands. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
First down, here's White. Working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 101 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs. Career touchdown number 75. And the Oilers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Josh is like, let me say he's second.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
1700.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go.
Hey, you have a good night too, Judge. Nice
so
to
in
check
this
me
case,
out, bro.
because
Be safe
you
out
know
there if you out
you
there
can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's Herbert. Incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Herbert now.
That's pick.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
There.
They'll try the right side here with White.
Crazy.
Oh, nice move.
Damn.
Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Just open from right side.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh,
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a toss right side with White. Breaks a tackle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 116 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of the lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Now this throw caught left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Cam Sims, 69 yards. And the Oilers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Good
play. The field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On first down, Justin Herbert.
They wouldn't put
and just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chargers 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Like, I don't know what was up with that.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one is pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down at 5.
Man. That tripped me up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man, the tight end Henry. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a handoff to Jenkins running left. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Second and 6. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's got it! And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. White. Touchdown, Houston. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, 42, Chargers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
What's up with you, Dave? I ain't played that boxing in a while. We want to do that one night. He said 70. Hey, man, I'm not even trying to go crazy.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Yeah, I know what discouraged niggas in the league.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert on 1st down now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here's Herbert. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Nice little jump.
Oh, they made me fall.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. White running to the left. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He said, yeah, 70. Oh, man.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
I ain't trying to discourage nobody, man.
They stay on the ground with White. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You're a beast.
Zamir White with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Crazy.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
You see how he was about to scoop him?
He's past the 30.
He was literally about to scoop him. They let him break
all the way out to the 48 there.
I don't know who that return
For a second there, I thought we were about to have a
is.
repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. but you can bite off more than half the field on one play. Things are definitely working in your favor.
163 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here's White. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to troop a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Kickoff return. Let's see what he does.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
He was brought down by Jacorian Bennett. A gain of 15.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
TD was a bogus TD.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field.
He dropped
and
it, though.
That's going to be incomplete.
He dropped.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Hey, Catholic, go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Bro, like how you get beat?
Inside the 20. And for a Charger touchdown. Devontae Smith His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
I was trying my best for him not
right
to get
down
14.
the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Ooh.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Wow.
That's into the crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Out to his left. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Oh, no, Mike, get to 70.
Carlson on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Score, Oilers 63, Chargers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
See if he gets one more.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He ain't jumped for the ball.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's a gain of 13.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Is that C.J. Spiller? Who is that? Like he's been on the league forever.
Herbert back to the air. He's going to let it fly. And this is inside the 5.
Bro.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going
gave it to him.
Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone as the
He
deficit
said,
moves
wow,
from really
exactly.
bad to slightly less
like
than really
sometimes,
bad.
man, it just be
So it would no
crazy
doubt be a
how, like,
miracle comeback from here, but let's
have
see
no
what they
control
can do
over
starting with the
players,
onside
still
kick.
like especially in the scene. There was no reason for him to play like that,
And this one
Damn,
won't
Jacoby?
bounce their way. It's
Wow.
covered up by the hands team.
Oh!
Powers passed him at the 5. By fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I I know we've brought analytics into the...
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
Look how fun.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 22.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Won't let me take the ball out of it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Ah, come on, Nate.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Guess I did make that 77, but I didn't expect it.
Carlson on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Carlson down to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Charger drive about to get going. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive. It wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert now. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Running on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Houston, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm about to go get me something to eat. I know it's late. I need to go get me something to eat. Got 20 points off that. Bo! We got Bo Nix. A Negro. That's why. I'm going to have to fix that on my PC. But all right, man, I'm about to hop up off of here, man. I might stream later. I don't know. I might, but I'll send y'all the link if I do. I appreciate y'all checking me out, though. Peace.